Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group with the Morning Market Stir for Wednesday, January 20th. New day, same result. Markets opened up sharply higher yesterday, gave up the gains, went negative, but did finish unchanged. E-mini S&P 1873 down 2 was the finish, 1908 was the high on the open, did sell off 1856 lows, but ended up closing, like I said, near the unchanged level. Dow futures had a 400-point range between the high and the low, ended up finishing 1 point higher at 15,913 after all that. And the Nasdaq was positive in the end of the day, 41.45 up 4 points, mainly because of Netflix earnings after the close. Let's remember, the futures trade an extra 15 minutes after the close of the cash stock market. The dollar index was up 2.9904, not a whole lot of action in that dollar. 99.40 was the high, 98.92 was a low. The euro currency was also up 15 at 109.40. Treasuries were plus 8 points, bouncing around some. 158 or so was the low, but came back as the day progressed. 159.12 was the finish, up 8 ticks. Crude oil made news again yesterday, down 80 cents, closing below the $30 a barrel level. We're now trading the March contract, $29.60. Wow, that's an interesting price, $29.60 in crude oil. And gold was down $2 at $10.89 as the markets were rather stable. So, after the mixed action yesterday and the give up of gains, but a finish at unchanged, where do these markets stand on this Wednesday morning? Well, volatility is back, down another 38 points in the S&P, making new relative lows, 1835. We're down 2% across the board in the stock indexes. 15,596 in the Dow futures, down 317, and the Nasdaq's taking it on the chin as well, 4054 down 90. 4,000 is the support down below to look at. Not much happening in the currencies, 99.10 in the dollar, which is up 6 ticks. The euro currency is giving back some of the gains from yesterday, the same amount actually, down 15 at 109.24. The movement's happening in treasuries. The flight is on. 160.22, so we're printing a 160 handle in the 30-year. That's up 110 right now. What that has done is push yields low, low, and lower. 275 is where we're at right now in the 30-year, and 198 in the 10-year note. So treasuries right now, that 10-year note is back below that 2% threshold. We'll look to see where we are on a weekly basis with this spike in bond prices. The other mover, crude oil. Crude oil down another dollar. New lows, 28.60. New decade-plus lows in crude. 28.45 has been the overnight low so far, with a lot of time left to go in today's session. And lastly, a little bit of a bounce in gold, 1096 up 7. Again, 1100 is an important pivot point to keep an eye on in the gold market on a weekly basis. So to wrap up this current action with 2 hours to go before the cash stock market open, we're lower 2% across the board in the stock indexes, down 38 in the S&P, down 317 in the Dow, and down 90 in the Nasdaq 100. I'll see you early Thursday morning for your morning market stir to set up your trading day. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.